tropical forests provide us with many services. Even if we don't ever live near one or see one, they are, of course, storing carbon that if the forests were burned and cleared would go up to the atmosphere causing global warming. But they're also providing habitat for species that we treasure, orangutans, lemurs, jaguars. They provide clean water to the people that live downstream. And so protecting these forests are important for many reasons. We're here at the COP, at a climate COP, to protect them for their climate, but many, many people are interested in seeing these forests protected for the other reasons as well.
And so far, what levels of protection, how much has biodiversity been incorporated into discussions both here and in the REDD mechanism?
Well, the UNFCCC is, as everyone knows, first and foremost a climate mechanism. So biodiversity has been incorporated into this mechanism through safeguards for REDD. These are sort of a minimum standard that every country would have to meet. But then it's also possible for some countries to go above and beyond this. And so what we're proposing is biodiversity payments. This would be something where those countries that are interested in biodiversity above and beyond their minimum obligations could make additional payments through the system, through REDD, that's being set up for carbon payments. They could piggyback off of this great system that's being developed to pay a little bit more if they wanted to. So REDD is setting up a fantastic infrastructure for carbon payments. It's setting up monitoring system for forests that haven't been there before. It's setting reference levels that will be internationally credible. It's setting up financial systems that will be trustworthy. It's setting up safeguards that everyone can be sure social and environmental indicators are respected. So once this is all done for carbon payments, countries that want to could also pay through this system for biodiversity as well.
But not everyone is happy with the REDD system, are they? As it stands, there are many constituencies, I guess, who find the idea that you have to value certain bits of land slightly obscene. So how do you get the message out to those people as well?
Well, REDD has been agreed to in decision after decision in the UNFCCC, so it's something that every country has agreed will be part of the framework. There are, one of the criticisms has been forests have these multiple services. They're not just about carbon. So that leads us to why and how we can incorporate other services into the text of the convention. So in the text of the convention, I would say the biodiversity is there. That's fine as a minimum safeguard, but the system that's being set up will allow these other payments for biodiversity for the countries to take it further.
And in terms of these payments, are you suggesting that we need more money for the REDD projects and for biodiversity projects, because there is a financial crisis and there are lots of countries who are finding it difficult for, I guess, a variety of reasons to guarantee financial pledges. So are you asking for more cash on top?
Well, there's no doubt that many aspects of the climate process need greater financial commitments, and REDD is one of those. But the nice thing about this is that it would enable finance to come in from outside of the UNFCCC system. So let's say there's a base level of some amount of climate finance for REDD. Let's say between $15 and $35 billion a year, which is what some estimates are saying are necessary to have deforestation rates. Now on top of that, there could be other finance coming in for biodiversity payments that's outside of the UNFCCC system. Where would that money come from? There are two places. One would be countries that are countries that are purchasing REDD already could voluntarily pay an extra premium for extra biodiversity benefits. Beyond that, people who are not involved in the UNFCCC REDD system at all yet, for carbon purposes, could pay in just because they're interested in the biodiversity. a group, an international conservation organization that's interested in preserving the vast array of species that live in tropical forests, could pay matching payments for biodiversity in addition to what's going through for REDD. Now, as you know, the Convention on Biological Diversity met a few months ago in Hyderabad in India, and the countries have agreed that developed countries would double their existing levels of finance for biodiversity. REDD provides a great platform for them to piggyback upon, make these biodiversity payments, and by doing so meet their commitments under the Convention on Biological Diversity.